We all get hungry. We all need food. And God knows that. And so one of the sacraments that we have is the very special food from heaven that God gives us in Holy Communion. We have this every time we celebrate the Mass in school and in church. And when Jesus gathered together with his disciples for the Last Supper, they were celebrating the Passover meal. The Passover meal was the special meal of the Jewish people that they celebrated every year. And they had set words and set food that they ate, a bit like we might have at our Christmas dinner with the turkey and with the tinsel and with the crackers. And there was a set phrase that everybody would say at different parts, but Jesus changed the words. He changed the words totally. And when he held up the bread, he said, "This is my body." And when he held up the blood, he said, "This is my blood." That was new. They weren't expecting that. And he said, if you do this, and do this in memory of me, then I will be with you in a very special way. And I will strengthen you in a very special way through this food. And we talk about this food being food from heaven, to remind us that in the end we'll all be gathered in the heavenly banquet, all sharing in God's presence. And it's also called food for the journey now, so that strengthens us each week of our lives to be able to live out the lives that God calls us to do. So when we talk about the Mass, then we listen to the Word of God, and then we gather together for what's called the sacrament of the Eucharist. And the Eucharist means to give thanks to God.